Alrighty, we should be live. Let's see what we got here. Let's take a look at the chat. Alright. Unpin this. Aw, chat's empty. That's okay. That's alright. I haven't streamed since Friday, so I don't know if people got the message or not about the new streaming schedule. Anyways, I guess we'll wait a few minutes. I hope everyone's day is doing well today. Well, we had a pretty fun weekend. I got about, what was it? 15 episodes of Persona 5 Royal recorded. I think we did pretty well that weekend. So we can take a break for this weekend and stream. I also am working on another project for the Persona 5 Royal stuff. Let's see here. I'm trying to think. I'm planning on going through the files of Persona 5 Royal and getting the unused audio clips for dialogue in the game and putting them in place of just my horrible voice acting in the Let's Play. You'd be surprised how much dialogue they actually left out. But yeah, that should cover what I'm doing this week aside from streaming. If you guys don't know the schedule, we're streaming on Monday, Wednesday, and Fridays at 5 p.m. Eastern. Persona 5 Royal is getting uploaded daily at 1 p.m. Eastern, and Animal Crossing New Horizons, a new entry, is going to be uploaded every Saturday and Sunday at 10 a.m. Eastern. Hope you guys are hype for that. Now, I guess we should get on into the episode here. Let's see here. So where we left off, we got a second motive, I believe, and I ended the stream because I figured someone was gonna die next. Let's see here. If you're new to the channel, make sure you hit that subscribe button, smash the like button, and share the live stream or VOD, dependent on whether you're here watching it live with us or you are watching the replay. It helps the channel out a lot, and I greatly appreciate any and all support that I get. You being here is enough for me, and I am glad that you are here with me. Alright. Let's get on into Danganronpa V1 lines. But maybe I was just being optimistic, which is probably why, without too much of a struggle... Geez, I'm more tired than usual. Super tired today. I fell asleep. But what I didn't know is that even then, a tragedy was taking place. Hey, do you have a second? I want to confide with you. It's about the prevailing world attitude right now. The difference between passive and active, I mean, for example, it's a difference between like, oops, I killed him, and yeah, that's right, I killed him. Amazingly, there are tons of people who don't understand the difference. Can you believe it? But there's a huge difference between oops and that's right. You know what I'm saying, right? Anyone can kill someone in the heat of the moment, but surprisingly few can do it with calculated intent. To make that choice, then put it into action, it's way harder than just letting your emotions lead you. It's all about preparation, resolve. Hey, pizza, you showed up. That's awesome. How you doing? How you doing, man? What's going on? I don't know if you people didn't get the notification or they got it late or something. They're not used to the streaming schedule. How you doing, man? Glad to see you in the chat. Been playing Minecraft? Yeah, nice. During the weekend I recorded, like 15 episodes of Persona 5 Royal, and I'm going through, files right now to get, unused voice clips that are in the game to do on my Let's Play. I'm working with, I don't know if you know him, Baz on Twitter right now. I don't know if he is going to give me the document or not, or that he's gone through, like, game files already, and he's gotten, like, stuff done, and I was just wondering if, like, I could use his document that already has the, events, which would be pretty sick if he lets me, use it, but I don't know, because he's currently making a mod for Royal right now, either way. So, anyways, glad to hear that you're doing good. I'm doing well myself. Anyways, we literally just started playing like 2 minutes ago, so you didn't miss anything. So hey, you're wondering, what's the point I'm trying to make? Well, I'm not totally sure myself. Maybe you should try reading between the lines. Question mark. Morning. Good morning.
Good morning.
Oh. Ah! Nice reaction. I'm glad to see you didn't disappoint. Yeah, you weren't late at all. What are you doing here? I wanted to spice things up. So instead of the school announcement, I decided to wake you up in person. What the heck for? Because it's fun. And as long as I'm here, I figured I'd let you hear it right from the bear's mouth. Hear what? Are you sure you should be acting this laid back? I mean, even though something happened to one of your buddy classmates? What? What? Your face is all blue like someone on the verge of death. What happened? What are you talking about? That's for me to know and you to find out. Good luck! Something's happened to someone. Is it? Was it? No. It can't be. Someone's embarrassing secret caused them to kill another person and become the Blackened. There's no way someone would... I think someone else might have peed the bed until 5th grade and they decided to take revenge. But what if... No, what ifs are pointless, especially now when... The dining hall. I need to get to the dining hall. Hopefully someone that we don't care about dies. Makoto! Are you okay? Did Monokuma talk to you too? Hiro, Hina, Sakura, and Byakuya. You're the only ones here? Where is everyone else? Either they're already off trying to verify what Monokuma said, or they've fallen victim to the something that Monokuma mentioned. The something? It can't be. Has it happened again? Murder? After hearing what Monokuma had to say, the worst possibility forced its way into my mind. I took everything I had to drive that thought away. Him. Byakuya killed someone. That would be funny. So, if something really did happen, does that mean someone did it because of what happened yesterday?
Huh?
It can't be. That stuff was just a bunch of old memories. Just old memories? Don't be so sure about that. Clearly someone felt it was more important than that. Huh? I'm confused. To judge someone else's values based on your own outlook Do you realize how dangerous that is? Well, why didn't you say something yesterday? Did you already forget? This isn't a co-op game. It's every man for himself. You like Byakuya? Why? Sure, like I can see him being likable. The way he acts, I guess. What good does it do me to go out of my way to help you?
Just the worst.
Stop saying that already. There's something wrong with them for serious. Did he get brainwashed or something?
Wait.
That's not important. What matters right now is that we find out what happened. She's right. Let us all split up and begin looking. This game is afoot. Oh god. Where are we going? He is very based. Where are we going? Guess we should just start by mapping everything out. Okay, well this place is empty. The laundry room. Someone kills someone by stuffing their head in the laundry basket. Putting them in the washer and dryer. Nope. Okay. Hina stands in a hall. Okay. Hi.
So,
I knocked on all the doors and nobody answered. They all go to see what happened? Oh, and then what about the second floor of the school? That's the one place that's new to all of us, so it seems like the natural place for... Okay, well... I don't care what you say, I'm checking the rest of this out first. Okay, this is empty. This is empty. Wait a second. Hold on. I'm just curious real quick. There's no camera in this area. That's weird. There's cameras everywhere but in here? Is there one in this area? What? That's kind of weird, not gonna lie. Didn't Monokuma said he had camera in every room? Why isn't there one here? Yeah, I guess we'll go to the second floor. Oh, not that way, it's this way. Wait. Why is the gate up? The gate is blocking access to the stairs. That's upstairs. Can we not go upstairs? Oh, that way. We can't go upstairs that way. Okay. I wouldn't think anything's down here. I guess we'll go to the second floor. What's the map of the area? Well, I guess we can start with the library. What are those icons for the locker rooms? Okay, well the library's empty other than Byakuya, so that's probably useless. The pool maybe? Why would someone kill someone in the pool? That sounds like the dumbest thing to me. Why would someone kill someone in a pool? We can't leave. Oh, okay, so we can't leave. So this is where they got killed. Go to the girls' locker room. No way of unlocking this. Could anyone if I wanted to. Huh? The door's open, but aren't these supposed to be locked? What?
For this investigation, I have unlocked the doors. Please look around to your heart's content.
Oh. So they died in the locker room. Investigation?
It's all clear now.
Just as I thought. Byakuya?
See.
Judging from what he just said, there can be no doubt a murder really has taken place. Come on. In the locker rooms. They're suspicious. Very suspicious indeed. Wouldn't you agree? Suspicious? I sure hope no one is dead. It seems nobody searched the locker rooms. Let's start with the girls' locker room. Why can't we start with the boys' locker room? Huh? Weirdo. He was muttering as if only talking to himself. Without waiting for a reply, he pressed his hand against the girls' locker room door. Okay, so we're being forced to drag there. And the door swung open without a sound. Just imagine. Byakuya dead. Just imagine. In that moment, time seemed to freeze. How'd you know it was in the girls' locker room, Byakuya? How'd you know it was in the girls' locker room, Byakuya, huh? That's pretty sus, huh? Not gonna lie, that's pretty sus. What? I don't know how long it took for me to fully comprehend the reality of what I was looking at. But as soon as I did... Oh wow, the most puerile scream escaped from my mouth. And that's the only scream that's been voice acted so far? Wow, okay. Chapter 2, Boy's Life of Despair, Deadly Life. Imagine... You know, that wouldn't make sense though. I just thought of something. But that wouldn't make sense. Try to suppress my screaming. Yeah, Chihiro, she didn't deserve that. I tried to suppress my screaming, but it was useless. I'm not. I don't think it makes sense, so I'm gonna hang on to it for right now. It surged out of me like water from a spring gushing out of the ground. Byakuya, on the other hand...
Very strange.
Most unusual, don't you think? He was totally calm, almost like he was watching this all unfold in front of a TV screen.
I see.
Look, Chihiro's course has been suspended somehow, and something's been written on the wall in blood. Bloodlust. Such a brutal way to kill someone. No, this is beyond brutal. Wouldn't you agree? They killed her. How could it not be brutal? No, that's not my point. The murder is far too bizarre for an everyday amateur to have committed it. Unlike Saika, this murder was not a crime of passion or necessity. It's almost as if whoever did this did it for fun. You see what I mean, don't you? What? My head was swimming. I was still reeling, too. I was still reeling, too confused to understand what he was trying to say. And before I could even begin to clear my head...
What the heck?
Hey! I heard screaming. Did somebody... See, now that's a good scream. Chihiro! Oh, this is a different ding-dong ding... Oh, this is a ding-dong ding-dong, not a ding-dong ding-bong.
A body has been discovered.
Oh no!
After a certain amount of time, which you may use however you like, the class trial will begin.
So are these like actually gonna start to begin to get formal now? Like, are these actually gonna be getting formal, I guess? Because I don't remember this announcement last time, so they're just gonna start getting formal. I'm not gonna give out my theory yet. I know you want to hear it, but I'm not gonna give it out yet. I'm gonna wait until there's evidence. I'm gonna wait until there's evidence that supplies my theory, and then I'll say it. What the heck was that?
What?
Oh, that's right. You were unconscious during cycles, so you don't. Oh, that makes sense. No, I'm not. You were unconscious during cycles, so you don't know about it. Okay, well, the first interesting piece of evidence that I can already see, that poster was in the boys' locker room, and we're in the girls' locker room. That immediately suspects that the murder was taken in the boys, or the murder was in the boys' locker room, or else that poster wouldn't be here, and it's splattered with blood, so that would be the most, that would be like the most, obvious clue, I guess. What you just heard was the body discovery announcement. Apparently, when 3 or more people discover a body, an announcement plays to let everyone know. I imagine it's so that the search for the culprit can proceed fairly for everyone involved. Proceed fairly? The body discovery announcement! Then Chihiro really is dead, yes. Before you start screaming your head off, go round everyone up. It seems another game has begun. Another life or death game to uncover a killer. Taka bolted out of the locker room. As everyone made their way to the scene, it felt as if no time passed at all. It was like my sense of time had just taken wing and flown away. When I finally came back to myself, I saw everyone had the same look of confusion, fear, and anger. We all just stood there, gathered around Chihiro's body.
Damn.
Uh-oh, Sayaka's gone full Gaku, Sayaka's gone full, like, what? Goku, yeah. Yeah, that's it. That's it. She's gone full, like, Goku mode. Imagine if Danganronpa was with normal people to try. Yeah, true. The trial would be 10 minutes long. Wait a minute. No, the trial would be, like, hours longer because normal trials with normal people would take, like, way longer. Dang. I couldn't keep her safe. So there's another victim! Which means we are now in the same position once again. Crap, man. What the heck is this? Mono, you're sus. That's not normal. You aren't acting normal. You should be way madder. That's out of character. It's a dream. This is a dream. It's all just a dream. In fact, I haven't even been born yet. I don't have any memory of ever being alive. Shut up. Okay, well, can we just start the investigation?
Hey.
Wait, look at the wall. Are these letters? Oh my god, why do I have to start the wall? Odd. The word bloodlust is written on the wall in blood. I don't think this is any kind of dying message. It's just too strange. But you know that thing about writing bloodlust in blood. Doesn't it sound kind of familiar? A murderous fiend who kills again and again using a bizarre and brutal method. In the scene of each crime, the word bloodlust is written in the victim's own blood. What was her name? Genocide Jack, right? I think. They're like a ghost, suddenly attacking suddenly and then slipping away before the police can catch up to them. And what nickname did the internet give to this mysterious serial killer? Genocide Jack. Genocide Jack, the murderous fiend whose grisly attacks were famous all across the country. Which country? The ultimate murderous fiend, creating a reputation of abnormal, downright cruel killings.
What is this?
This is some kind of copycat killer trying to imitate Genocide Jack's style? Why would anyone do that? Perhaps it's the work of the real Genocide Jack. The real? Are you saying Genocide Jack is here in the school?
No way!
But going so far as to write bloodlust at the scene, I'm surprised at their stupidity. Can't imagine a worse situation than dealing with a stupid murderer. What is it now? Toko! Hino is pointing toward the entrance to the girls' locker room. Toko was the last to arrive and the first to pass out, and now she's just standing there. No, why, good donk? She fainted. That did not sound good. I just wanted to hear that. I was listening to the replay. I wanted to hear the good donk. She fainted. That did not sound good. To Toko! Hino rushed over to the collapsed Toko and started trying to shake her awake. Toko, are you okay? Come on, wake up. Oh, that's right. I just remembered what she said about how she faints anytime she sees blood. Is she hemophobic? I imagine she does not watch too many horror films then. This isn't a violation of the rules, right? I mean, technically she passed out somewhere besides her room. No, I think it should be okay. The regulations prohibit sleeping, like, on purpose. So since she didn't faint on purpose, it doesn't count. Gotcha. Toko, can you hear me? Hey, you gotta wake up. As if she'd heard her, Toko suddenly shot away. As in, she literally jumped from where she was standing. It was such a strange reaction, I was at a total loss for words. She leapt straight up into the air, changing her stance as she did. In no time flat, she was just standing up. Ignoring the physical contortions she had to go through, her motions were totally haphazard. Stop describing her standing up, God. Oh, wait, what? Sorry about that. I was just so shocked, you know, it happens, right? Was I the only one? Toko, are you okay? I'm fine. Yeah. Whoa, is that a dead body? Hey, are you dead?
What the heck?
She must have hit her head real hard when she fainted. Run is a front and back, a top, an ending, and a bottom, a sea of truth and a web of lies.
Well,
This is quite concerning. I mean, she sounds completely different. No, everything's fine. At least the stutter's all gone. That's a good thing, right?
I see.
It's clear to me that everything is not fine. Your eyes seem strangely vacant. It might be best if we take her back to her room for the time. Can I investigate?
so,
I don't mind taking her, but can someone help me? If you need help, I don't mind. Taka, could you help me? Huh? She totally ignored me. Very well, you take care of the girl, and the rest of us can begin the investigation right away. Can I assume nobody has a problem leaving Sakura and Mondo on guard duty again? Hold on a second, rushing to an investigation. The mastermind isn't behind that. After what happened last time, surely you realize that. Nah. What does box 15 mean?
Don't make make me repeat myself.
There's no question that Chihiro was murdered by someone among us. I should have had some Among Us scene pre-programmed. I'm regretting it now. Oh, the investigation game? I should have had that programmed in a scene or something. Isn't that right, Monokuma?
Of course.
Right as rain. But don't take it as a bad thing, it's just a fact of life, because that's how graduation works. Then it's happened again. Is that what you're saying? How long, is it gonna take you a half hour to realize that it's happened again? Like, that another one of us killed a fellow classmate. What, does that freak you out? You guys got no balls, you know that? Is there just nothing down there at all? Well, I'll let you create a mine if you want. Actually, I don't have any either, sorry. Stop monologuing and give us what you came here to give us. You did bring it, right? Hee I sure did, chum. Allow me to present the next Monokuma file. I know how much you must be looking forward to it.
See ya later!
So please do your very tippy-top best on this investigation.
No
Okay, how'd they
way!
die? Do we really gotta do another investigation? I'm looking forward to it. Examining the course of one of our friends, having to suspect all our other friends.
Why?
I hate this. I can't take it anymore.
Oh no!
Why are you in this game? I still question why you're here. Someone should have killed you by now.
Help me!
I've had enough. I'm getting out of here. Where do you plan on going? There's nowhere to run.
Such ignorance.
Just accept it already. After all, blood is just a liquid. A dead body is a simple object. As a matter of fact, the blood isn't even red, it's pink. How can you be scared by pink blood? It doesn't even look real. You are very enthusiastic about this, are you not?
Naturally.
How can I not be? If we don't unmask the culprit, we'll all die. That's true, but to jump into it so soon. What, do you want to die?
Ignorance.
Excuse me. Fine, then go up and die somewhere. Right now, go ahead. You're a waste of space.
Damn
A
you.
dead body is an object.
Piece of shit!
Chihiro wasn't an object. Show a little respect or I'll beat some into you.
Calm down.
Everyone stop bickering. Listen, there's some truth in what Byakuya said. Kyoko!
Because
If we don't solve the mystery and find the killer, our own lives are forfeit. And if Byakuya is right that Genocide Jax is somehow the one who killed Chihiro,
that's right.
then unless we do something, more victims could start piling up. Forget more victims, if we mess this up, we're all dead meat!
Hey! Hey!
Hold on. If that's your worry, you don't gotta worry any longer. In any one killing game, the guilty party may only kill a maximum of 2 people. If they kill more than that, then they die themselves. What? I don't remember any rule like that.
Actually,
I just came up with it. I mean, if one person went around and killed everyone, your lovely student life would be all over, right? The new rule has been added to the regulations menu.
so then.
In that case, why not limit it to 1 person?
Hey,
Not a notification. Okay, we're good. Well, in a good mystery, you don't want to miss out on it, at least the potential of a serial killer angle. Just want to totally murder that possibility. I know, right? Oh, and my leg is bleeding. Whoops. Hey, this blood is red, by the way. It's not pink. Should it be pink? I feel like it should be pink. Oh, 11037 could have just killed everyone. Yeah, he could have.
punishment is waiting for you.
Farewell for now. I'll catch you guys at the class trial. You know, I should probably update the thumbnail. Hold up. I should update the thumbnail. Give me a sec. Yeah, we should update the thumbnail. Let's open up, let's see here. Where is GIMP at? Where's my template? I'm gonna edit the I'm gonna update the thumbnail. Where is it? Where is it? YouTube thumbnails. Templates. Actually, I'm just gonna edit the one we already have. And I'm gonna use paint.net because I don't want to open GIMP. Because my GPU cannot handle that, and I don't want the game to crash. So we're gonna open with, let's see here, GIMP. I just opened it with GIMP and not paint.net because I'm stupid. I literally just didn't listen to what I just said. Like, I just said I was gonna open it in paint.net and I would just open it in GIMP. Whatever. Whatever. We gotta update the thumbnail so the person that died is blanked out. Okay. Close. Editing a thumbnail on stream. Look at this. Oh my god. Oh jeez. We should minimize this. Hold on. Let me make another, I already have a different scene. There we go. There. Control minus. Okay, well, 50%? Okay. I've never used it with this monitor. I mean, not really. People have already played the game either way, so it doesn't really matter. Let's see here. Hey, why is this selected? None. Okay, well, apparently we just gotta. My leg is hurts. Alright, did that. So we'll just add a new layer. Cannot intersect with an empty selection. What do you mean? This piece of crap is annoying. I'm trying to select it. You see? See, look, it's selected. I hate this. This is stupid. Here, I have an idea. Where's my... There. Yes. Okay. Nope, got... Oh, come on. Yeah, we'll just use this one. Copy. Paste. Move over. Fill it in. Black. I don't know if you know this or not, but I did this for the first thing. Watching weird. There you go. File, export as thumbnail file. We'll just overwrite it. Placed. Export. Oh wait, no, I don't even have YouTube Studio up on my thing right now. I'll have to open it. Okay. There we go. I mean, to be fair, I don't necessarily have to do this, but whatever, you know? Might as well, right? Here. I'm gonna be honest, I don't think anybody even noticed it. Every time someone dies, I just change the thumbnail. Okay, edit the thumbnail. Why isn't it? Why did it not default to this playlist? God. Okay. Change. Yeah, I was gonna say, nobody sees it. I just do it because it's for the fun of it. Documents. Danganronpa. There you go. Save. Boom. This up. So let's Google and task. Close out of this. And task. There you go. Boom. New thumbnail. Well, for now, I'll catch you guys at the class trial. I can't say I understand his thinking, but if we can kill up to 2 people, then one more person's life could still be in danger. Which is definitely not good. We need to uncover the culprit before something else happens.
You son of a bitch!
You need to shut the heck up. Well, for now, Taka and I are gonna drop Toko off at her room. Nice, I'm gonna get dropped off.
Nothing to be done.
We have no time to stand around here. We must begin our investigation, tote suit. If we do not solve the mystery of who killed Chihiro, then we will quickly follow into her afterlife. That's true. I hate to say this, but if I want to survive, me and everyone else, we have to do it. We don't have any other choice. Alright. First of all, I'd rather check the Monokuma file to see exactly what's going on. Hold on. Oh, this song! This song! Can you hear it over my mic? Oh my god, I hate this stupid mic. I literally have... I didn't add in the audio filter for noise suppression on this one. That's probably why. There you go. Oh my god, it's not even working. Whatever, I don't care. I know, right? The victim was Chihiro Fujisaki. The time of death was estimated to be around 2 a.m. The body was discovered in the girls' locker room on the second floor of the school. The cause of death was a blow to the head with a blunt object. She was killed instantly. Huh. That means she didn't die from... It wasn't a suicide, and she didn't die from oxygen damage to deprivation. Lack of oxygen, I guess you could say. She didn't die from lack of oxygen, which means that she wasn't like this when she was killed, right? Or else the cause of death would be lack of oxygen. So that makes me feel like something fishy's going on. That's all it says. Well, it's not like there's any point in complaining about it. What do you mean? I got so much info from that. Well, based on the poster and the fact that we now find out, I already know. I know what happened. I don't know who killed him. I don't know who killed him, but, I think I got the case somewhat figured out. You gotta do what you gotta do. Monokuma file number 2 has been added to the truth load section of your handbook. Hey Makoto, do you have a second? What? Do you need something from me? Of course, life without purpose is quite dull, you know? So what did you need? I'm going to let you cooperate with me during my investigation. AKA, you're gonna use me for information because you're too lazy to get it yourself? Got it.
What?
I'm purchasing your talent. The same talent which allowed you to solve Sayaka's case.
Stop talking.
You seem to have some limited use, which is why I've chosen you. You have the honor of contributing to my investigation. So you're inviting me to come with you? You're doing it in the most arrogant way possible, though.
Let's go.
Now then, shall we get started? But we need to get moving. There's no time to be standing around. I don't really know what just happened, but it looks like I'll be working with Miyake on this one. Well, what if I don't want to? Because I want to do my own investigation, because I already know. I already have an idea. I just got to figure out who the killer is. Okay, so I'm gonna completely ignore you and start by examining this poster. Poster got some blood on it. It must have happened during the murder. Oh my god, I hate this game. Okay, so cool, I can start investigating. The dumbbell is in here. I guess that's the first thing. There's a dumbbell on the floor, and this is a blood stain. There's a blood stain on the dumbbell. The Monokuma file said a blow to the head with a blunt object is what killed her. Does that mean this dumbbell is actually the murder weapon? I don't imagine it could have been anything else. Locker room dumbbell has been added to the truth bullet section of your handbook. There's a fresh blood stain on the carpet. It must have been splattered with blood during the murder. Hey, Sakura, you've been in here before, yes? Yeah, there you go. I use this locker room all the time. Now it's become the site of Chihiro's death. But why was she killed in the locker room? Actually, if you think about it, she could have been killed somewhere else and then carried here. She was very light, that is true. It wouldn't be hard for someone to carry her, but still. I think she came here on her own by choice. Oh, what makes you say that? She's been talking a lot lately about how she wanted to get stronger. So you're saying she came here to exercise, but according to the Monokuma file, apparently she was killed around 2 in the morning. But she had really been exercising that late.
Perhaps.
Kina and myself are usually in the locker room during the day, so she was probably avoiding it then. Avoiding it. Although we invited her to join us more than once, she never showed up. So I can only assume she was trying to avoid us. And instead she came over to exercise in the middle of the night.
However.
Perhaps, but it's difficult for me to imagine she would have come alone. She did want to start exercising, but she specifically mentioned she couldn't do it by herself. She needed support from the others. So you're saying she could have come here in the middle of the night to train in secret, but that she would also have to have come with someone else. That someone else most likely killing her. It's a possibility, I think. Alright, we got her account. I guess we should start by... Yo, Mondo. You had a real complex about being lead. You heard Chihiro talk about it, right? I need to get stronger. Yeah, I remember that one sure did, which I guess explains the trip down here. But does she really need to get stronger that badly? You already mentioned it, but she was a girl after all. Most girls aren't that strong. I don't know, man. I haven't really thought about that stuff. Hey, this is a good thing. Mondo hasn't been compromised by those bad people. The cause of Chihiro's complex. Can't help but wondering what it might be. So we have Mondo's account. I believe it's about time for us to move on. Alrighty. New clues won't magically appear by standing around here. We need to check every aspect of this case. That's true, but
Let's go.
if you're satisfied, let's hurry up and proceed. You're so pushy, I got caught up with the wrong person this time. Boys' locker room next. So this is our next location. All this place is related to the investigation. Figure it out for yourself. It's no fun if you don't, right? Okay. This isn't usually clickable, so I already have the first idea. If I remember right, this card reader is supposed to work with our handbooks.
What?
Do you have any issue with it? If so, you should take it up with Monokuma. He said that, then quickly and sharply clapped his hands
Did you
together.
call for me?
Has he been domesticated?
That's right.
It seems Makoto has a question for you.
You need something?
Sure, what's up? Well, it's just about this card reader. Yes, card readers have all been designed to interface with each of your e-handbooks. You can only enter the locker room corresponding to the gender listed in your individual handbook. And it's impossible for two people in a row to go through while the door is unlocked, correct?
Unbelievable.
If there was some sort of erotic terrorist in the crowd, that ceiling-mounted Gatling gun would initiate a Swiss cheese slaughter. And the school regulations prohibit anyone from lending someone else their handbook, correct?
Of course.
Correctly correct. So then that means only girls can go into the girls' locker room and only boys can go into the boys' locker room. In other words, Chihiro's body being found in the girls' locker room means... Hey Makoto, I can see right through you. See right through me? Allow me to tell you what you're thinking. Since Chihiro was found in the girls' locker room, the killer must have been able to get in there.
So, in other words,
As such, the killer must be one of the girls. Did I get that right?
such ignorance.
Good lord, you're simple. But am I wrong? Yes, you're wrong, Makoto. You should pay closer attention to the regulations. That answer has been in front of you the entire time. Loaning your e-handbook to another student is strictly prohibited. Only the act of loaning a handbook is prohibited. Borrowing someone else's is perfectly fine. Hold on. Loaning and borrowing is the same thing. Alexa, what's a synonym of borrowing? Accepting a loan. Do I need to make that louder for you, or did you hear it? She said accepting a loan, aka borrowing is the same thing as loaning. I'm so simple-minded, huh? Yeah, okay. I would expect nothing less from the prodigal son of the noble Togami family. So you managed to sniff out the loophole in the regulations. I literally asked my Echo Dot to give me a synonym of, what was it? Borrowing. And she said, entering a loan. Knowing you, I would bet you created it on purpose, didn't you? To add a little more excitement to things. You're treating me like a puny little appetizer instead of the main course that I am. Now then, since the dead can't actually talk, Maya, Pearl, they're not people anymore. They're things. Oh, I see how you're doing this. Oh, okay. I see how you're gonna play this. Okay.
Yep.
Get it? Got it? Good. Wait, hold on. You're saying that's a loophole, but in order to borrow something from someone, then that means someone would have to loan it. So, exactly.
Why you?
So sleepy. Just listening to you makes me want to pass out. Be more like Byakuya and get your poop together.
beeeee.
Or else I'll charge you with criminal negligence. No more questions. Figure out the rest on your own dang self.
That's fine.
Well, I know you are unfortunately lacking in mental faculties, so I'll fill you in myself. Let's head to the main hall. The main hall? That'll help you understand what's going on. So we're just being dragged around by Byakuya this whole time and forced to figure everything out ourselves? Alright. We came to the main hall. So what are we looking for here? Does that mean I have to figure it out for myself? Exactly what I said. Okay, I know what I'm looking for. There it is. Most likely. There's a mailbox here. So there be something inside. It's in e-handbook? No, wait, there's 3 of them, but what are they doing here? So you finally found them. Oh, did you know they were here about Byakuya? I happened to find them by chance myself the other day. It seems there's a system in place where the handbooks of dead students get delivered to this mailbox. So then these 3 handbooks belong to Junko, Leon, and Saika. You can go ahead and confirm it yourself. I immediately turned on one of the handbooks, and when I did, Saika Maziona. You're right, this is Saika's handbook. Now do you understand? This is the key to the loophole that I revealed earlier. Yeah, I feel like I'm starting to get it. I'm not... No. Not doing it. I see. Yeah, no, I understand. Yeah, okay.
What?
Hold on a second.
Very
What's wrong?
strange.
That's strange. One of the handbooks won't turn on. Is it broken? Whose is it? The other handbook showed Junko's name when I started it up. Then the one that won't turn on must be Leon's,
I
right?
see.
It would make sense, yes. After all, he did get pummeled with dozens and dozens of baseballs. Pummeled with baseballs. Why are we going back to this? The memory of it came flooding back. That cruel punishment, which led to Leon's death. Ultimately, he deserved it, though. The execution at the mastermind, cruel, heartless death. Yeah, okay. You're right. It wouldn't be surprising for the handbook to break during that kind of assault.
Damn it!
Hey, hey! Hey!
Now
Hey!
I'm really...
What? That e-handbook is essential to student life here. Crucial, integral, instrumental, a super big deal. There's no way it would break that easily. But it did.
That's impossible!
If I say it wouldn't break, then it wouldn't freaking break. It can withstand up to 10 tons of pressure, and it's waterproof up to 100 meters, okay? I don't care how many baseballs you hit with it, it won't do crap. Oh, but even my amazing handbook does have one single weak point. It does.
I can't hear you!
But it's a secret. I wouldn't want you to go breaking any more handbooks. Then Leon must have broken it somehow without realizing what its weakness was, right? Hard to say. You know what I think? I think his handbook isn't actually broken. What, you might ask, how could that be? Leaving the question hanging in the air, Monokuma disappeared. What just happened? Monokuma said it's not broken, but it's an undeniable fact that it's not turning on.
That's fine.
Well, I don't see any connections to the case, so it doesn't matter for now. You think so? Either way, something about it still bothers me. Sir, every vital clue, or every little detail, every little thing is vital to the case. But alright. Okay, then this should be enough to get things rolling. Let's begin our investigation in earnest and track down the true culprits. Yeah, we need to find out who killed Chihiro. To be exact, not quite. Oh, not quite. What now? Certainly I want to reveal Chihiro's killer, but more precisely, I want to discover the true identity of Genocide Jack. Theories on the culprit. Well, honestly, nothing comes to mind to now on who I think the culprit is. I just remembered something. No, I didn't. No, I didn't. I'm stupid, we already learned it. Then you truly believe Genocide Jack is the one that killed Chihiro?
Don't make me repeat myself.
Absolutely, I have no doubt that Genocide Jack is the culprit in this case. That murderous fiend is Genocide Jack, right?
What?
There's nobody else that it could be. A murderous fiend who kills again and again using a bizarre, brutal method. It was nothing. Pizza, that was nothing. They're like a ghost, attacking suddenly, then slipping away before the police can catch up to them. What nickname did the internet give to this mysterious? Yeah, we already heard. You're not wrong, no wonder. Our words mean little right now. I have something that will prove it, and I can show it to you. What?
Don't make me repeat myself.
Is there really proof? There's somewhere I'd like to take you. This will provide all the evidence you need.
It's all clear now.
Evidence that Genocide Jack is the one who killed Chihiro. Evidence says something like that really... Hey, you two. Big trouble, I need your help.
I don't have time to play with you.
We're busy, leave us alone. But it's an emergency! Emergency! Come on, please, you gotta help me. Oh my god, what?
Please.
This is a serious emergency, please, you gotta help me. Just calm down, okay, Hina? Bubba, it's an emergency. Emergency, what happened?
Well,
Something wrong with Toko. She's acting super strange. Well, I mean, she was acting pretty strange earlier, right? What should we do, Byakuya?
Very strange.
Since it's Toko, I suppose I am intrigued. I suppose we can take a second to see what's going on with her. Are you sure?
Don't make me repeat myself.
Okay. I didn't expect that. Sure, I thought he'd just say no, but that'd be the end of it. Okay, come on, hurry. Wait for us,
Let's
you know?
go.
Looks like she headed to the dorms. To Toko's room, most likely. You're right. Fast travel, Hey! Ding dong! Let's go inside, some kind of emergency. You guys are too slow. I think you're just too fast. So what's this emergency? Well, after what happened in the girls' locker room, we left Toko in her room so she could lay down. After a while, we came back to check on her. You know, see how she was doing. But when we did, it was weird. She refused to come out and kept saying all this weird stuff. Weird stuff?
Fine.
We should try talking to her ourselves. Yeah, good idea. Well, I'm gonna be back in like 5 minutes. I need some food and more water, so be right back. Alright. I mean, I could make the break music have music, I just didn't, get the one that had the music. I have the file. I might change it over, we'll see. Okay. Yeah, I'm back, by the way, if you couldn't tell. I may as well give it a shot. The door swung open slowly and silently. Holy crap. An aura of negativity flowed out from behind the door, forcing a gasp out of me.
Oh, nothing. It's just that Hina was really worried about you, holding yourself up in your room.
Leave me alone.
Hey, she's back to normal.
Yeah, sure thing. But could you open up just for a second?
Won't allow it.
Huh?
Won't let Genocide Jack have control.
She's Genocide Jack. Ow. Just like that, she slammed the door in my face. What was that? She's been acting like that the whole time. When I rang a little while ago. Doesn't make any sense, right? I was afraid to leave her there alone, so tried to bust down the door. Felt like something was holding it shut on the other side. Couldn't even budge it. Toko was scared enough to even bar her door. Does she think the same thing as Byakuya? Does she think the serial killer Genocide Jack really murdered Chihiro? There's no way. Can't. No way. No, Toko's scared because she's Genocide Jack, obviously.
But
Whatever it is, I'm real scared about her. Isn't there anyone who might be able to persuade her? Hey, Byakuya, the love interest, how you doing? Hey, Byakuya, you think you can ask her? Out of her room, I mean. Hina's always been southern. I've always given Hina a southern accent.
That's fine.
Sure, whatever. Hi, you're gonna talk to her, Byakuya? Well, I guess you can be nice when you want to. Byakuya stood in front of her door, not making a sound, and pressed the doorbell. Yeah, she's been southern this whole time. After a few moments.
what do you want?
Leave me alone. You're all so annoying.
Byakuya.
Byakuya. I'm sorry, I couldn't keep our promise. But don't worry, never again. I won't let Genocide Jack have control over ever again. So she's Genocide Jack, confirmed. And with that, the door slammed shut. Even Byakuya can pull it off. There's nothing else we can do. Let's get back to the investigation. Hold on. Hey, Byakuya, what was Doku talking about right now? Something about a promise? Oh, I have no idea. Another one of her delusions, I'm sure. You're lying, face.
Stop talking.
If I say I don't know, that means I don't know. Just let Hina take care of her. Oh, yeah, okay. I'll stay here and keep an eye on her.
Let's go.
Well then, let's go. Without waiting for a reply, Byakuya sped away. Byakuya, and I hurried to catch up. I tried to talk to him several times as we walked, but he didn't even look back, let alone say anything. He just kept on walking towards his destination. Finally, his feet brought him to a stop in front of a certain room, the library. Called it. Come on, let's go in. Okay, well, I guess we'll start with that one. Okay, well... Here?
Don't make
Archives? It's the archive, right? Hurry up and go inside. Oh,
Let's
here?
go.
It all makes sense once you're inside. Whoa, there's so many books and files. So much dust, too.
So, in other words,
I would say there's enough value in this place to endure the dust. What are we looking for? What's this? It's a wooden box, it's empty. Though, judging by the smudges in the dust, it looks like there is something inside. I wonder what it is. There's an extension cord plugged in there. It proved very useful while I was in the library. It's not there anymore, is it? So many files stuffed under the shelf. What's in all
That's
these
enough.
things? Those documents are dangerous. Dangerous? They detail all of the people who control the world from behind the scenes. Dangerous truth for a commoner. You mean like members of the Diet or something? No, I mean the ones with the real power. The secret council controlling everything from the shadows. If you're ready to be disappeared for it, take a look. There are some very interesting people in there. You're just kidding, right? Am I? I'll just let it go for now. Okay. Investigation reports related to different cold cases. Why are they here? If you pay attention to your surroundings, you're sure to discover that value for yourself. Okay. What's this one? The shelf is stuffed tight with files. Without really thinking about it, I picked the one with that random. Ah, you have a sharp eye indeed to select that file. That's a report on a presidential assassination. The original is kept in the National Library. It won't be declassified for another 30 years. Are you sure you want to look at it now? There's no telling whose crosshairs you might wind up in for peeking at it. Without making a sound, I returned the file to the shelf. Haven't we investigated everything in here? This. There we go. Oh, it's a desk lamp. Oh yeah, it's the one I saw Byakuya using in the library before.
what?
You have a problem with that lamp. It was here before, then I moved it over there. It's too dark over there, so I thought I'd put it to good use. So, are you finally beginning to understand the true splendor of this library? The entire reason I was interested in the library is because of this room right here.
Interesting.
It's home to classified government documents, police records, things no ordinary person would ever see. Isn't it magnificent? This can't be for real, right?
Ignorance.
That's your guys' problem. Anything that doesn't fit into your preconceived reality, you labeled it as a lie. Well, it's not that. It's not like I totally oh, my bad. Well, it's not that. It's just like, it's something not like I refuse to believe it, but I mean, there's just so much. How could anyone have put all this together? I suppose it goes to show just how much Hope's Peak truly wields, or perhaps the mastermind may have wanted to provide us with enough entertainment to keep us from getting bored. It's no use. I can't keep up with all this, just so you know. What's wrong? You still can't believe it? What about you? How can you believe it so easily? Things like that are usually impossible. What do you mean, usually? Usual? Normal? Ordinary? Simple. Those things don't exist anywhere in the real world. Facts. Facts. If you don't understand what they actually represent, You don't understand the nature of anything. You don't pull your punches, do you? Besides, what do you consider usual is based on your common sense, right? But what makes you think your own common sense applies to me at all? The documents gathered here are genuine. I have reviewed them multiple times, so there are no doubts. Hold on a second, you're saying you've read all these documents more than once? But all this has to be like top secret, confidential stuff, so why? My family has a reading room just like this at our house. Ours is bigger, of course, and not as dusty. Huh? Members of the Togami family have access to any variety of government-related documents. That includes foreign powers as well as domestic. How is that
In
possible?
other words,
I already told you, there's a secret council that controls the world from the shadows. My family is a member of that council. And I have within me the bloodline that will allow me to one day bend the world to my will. But to become such a ruler, I must know all levels of this world, backwards and forwards. So whenever I have the time, I like to review whatever documents and materials that interest me. Which is why I can proclaim without a doubt that the materials gathered here are the real thing. This is beyond believing or not believing. Byakuya is actually starting to scare me more than the actual mastermind. And what always interested me the most were the cold case police investigation reports. Reading through those reports has always been a hobby of mine ever since I was little. It's an excellent mental exercise. I've solved more than a few of those cases just by reviewing the reports. And among all of those reports, one of my recent favorites is the Genocide Jack case. As he talked, Byakuya grabbed a specific file from the shelf.
that's right.
This is the complete case file. Every single report surrounding Genocide Jack cases has been compiled in here. Because there are so many, allow me to quickly summarize the main points. To begin, there are two notable characteristics in every Genocide Jack murder. The first characteristic is that every crime scene, the word bloodlust is written in the victim's own blood. And the second is when the victims are murdered, their bodies are suspended in a certain way. Bloodlust is written in blood, and the victim's body is suspended. Exactly the same as what happened to Hiro. Save your surprise, the best part is yet to come. For the second characteristic, where the victims are suspended, the only one who knew about that particular feat were the members of the police and the other higher-ups. By all accounts, nobody in the media ever found out. Huh? In other words, no one on the news, no one online, nobody knew about that aspect of each crime. Only key officials and the killer himself knew about this acting of mounting the victim. Now, if you recall Chihiro's corpse, her body was most certainly mounted in this fashion. So how could the killer have known about suspending the victim?
That's right.
That's the key in question, but in fact the answer is quite simple.
So in other words,
The culprit isn't a copycat killer. It's the real Genocide Jack. Yeah,
in
I
other
still have
words,
my doubts. That right there is the evidence that Genocide Jack has hidden himself among the rest of us. Then Genocide Jack really is such a brutal, fiendish killer, really is walking around among us. Among us!
interesting.
Things are really starting to get interesting, aren't they? I never imagined a killer with such a reputation would ever become a part of our little game. Now, don't you think it would be good for you to take a look at what I've already seen? You might just manage to front out a clue or two.
Such ignorance.
If you get down on your knees and beg, I might even show you myself. Please, I beg of you, show me the case file.
That's fine.
Well, you didn't beg, but I guess it's okay this time. Feel free to take a look at it in here, but you can't take it with you. Top secret. Byakuya handed me the file, and I flipped through it with tense, nervous fingers. Suddenly, my hand stopped. I reached the page where photos of it from the crime scene of each crime had all been collected. Byakuya, it looks to me as if you're missing a key detail of the murder scene. And it literally even says it in the text. The scissors used in the murder were apparently custom made, with every pair left at each murder scene, remaining to be a... what? Can't read that. Seeming to be of the same material and construction. Were there were there scissors left at that crime scene? Chat, were there scissors at the crime scene? Riddle me that. Nope, there were no scissors at the crime scene. Therefore, the murderer cannot be Genocide Jack. It would have to be copycat. Because I'm sure Genocide Jack would never leave without the scissors. That's the kind of person that would have those scissors on them like 24/7. Either way, Ken Harda 32, Tetsuru Honda 17, Shoji Gaku 23, Kano EC 14, Hachishi Yoshida 30, Komatsuna Taro, Takumi Dano, Yoshida Hiza, Takashi Masamune, Yuto Yamijima. There was no end to it. But one thing became clear as I read. All the killers, countless victims, were killed and suspended in exactly the same way. And at the scene of every murder, the word bloodlust was left in the victim's own blood. We'll take a look at the next page, and you'll find another interesting tidbit. Look at the next page. A profiling result. All the crimes took place either on weekends at night or during holidays, either day or night. The most common time for the killings to take place was on holidays in the afternoon. Based on these facts, it could be suggested that the suspect may be a student. Evidence suggests that the suspect lingered at the evidence scene, but when they did leave, they were in a panic. Because an eyewitness has never come forward, it's unlikely that there was any external reason for this. This confused behavior suggests that the suspect may potentially suffer from a I think this is Toko.
So, in other words,
the key point here is that the culprit may well have a split personality. A split personality, like the kind of thing you see on TV. So I'm part of another totally unbelievable story. But this one is way more unbelievable than anything our police found out. Maybe it isn't. I don't know. I feel like my mind is gone wrong.
let's go.
Alright, we should get going soon. Now where are we going? Anywhere but here. We finished our business here, haven't we? Oh wait, Byakuya, I want to go to the locker room. As usual, Byakuya turned and left without another word. I hurried out of the library to catch up. Locker rooms now, right? Not to be. Well, this is where we part ways. I have some things I need to take care of before the class trial. Oh, just all of a sudden like that?
Time to play with you.
Come on, enough of your annoying misapprehensions. Did you really think we'd be together this whole time? Take responsibility for yourself and do something useful. Move the investigation forward on your own.
Goodbye.
Well, goodbye. And just like that, he was gone. Just as quickly as he'd asked me to join him, he'd cut me off. In the end, I felt like I was just some plaything getting tossed around. At the same time, I'd uncovered some really important clues thanks to him. Genocide Jack, he's the one who killed Chihiro. And that murderous fiend is one of us. But who is it? To find that out, no matter what it takes. It can't be Genocide Jack. We're looking over one key detail. And to do that, there's somewhere I have to go investigate one more time. You're missing multiple details, and if you investigate more, it'll obviously line up that it's not Genocide Jack. I need to go back to the crime scene, the girls' locker room. I should check the boys' locker room too. And the others might have come up with some info I might find useful while I'm at it. I need to find out everything I can. Why is the text not coming out smoothly? I literally am not even using up all my GPU. I'm using half my GPU. Anyways, not that button. This button. Save. Cool. I turned off fin lock so I can use my function keys that I can press fin. And then, yeah, okay. We moving. Ding ding ding! Hifumi has discovered evidence revealing the identity of the
I
culprit.
feel as if...
Another stat increase for me. Evidence, what did you find? I cannot reveal that just yet, but I guarantee that what I found will steal the killer's breath from his lungs. Are you sure about that? Oh yeah, Miss Blumenberg said she'd witnessed something worthwhile too. Really, what'd you see? She refused to tell me. It's like when a girl bullies the boy she likes, right? Right? Okay, so where's Celeste now? Warehouse by the dorm. She was there, but at the same time, not there. What's it gonna be? Anyways, let me investigate. I already know. Let me have my clues. The big-breasted swimsuit model is pretty noticeable too. Girls' locker room doesn't seem like the kind of place you'd find something like this. And then we will immediately leave. Oh, we can't. Hey, talk to me.
Damn.
Shiro's presence here was especially weak, her body and her soul. To target such a helpless being, it's unforgivable. What a wretched beast to do such a thing. I cannot forgive this. Dude, a real yeah, okay. So the smart one we have to talk to. Hey Kyoko, you made any progress on your investigation? Generally speaking, but I have to get going. I have something unrelated to take care of. Something besides the investigation? What could be more important? What is it? Nothing you need to worry about. Just concentrate on the murder. But
So then,
before I go, let me give you one piece of advice. You should examine Chihiro's body one more time, thoroughly. Also, her handbook is missing. You might want to determine its whereabouts. That's it. I'll be praying for your success. That Kyoko turned and left the girls' locker room. Guess I'll take another look at the body then. And Chihiro's handbook is missing? That's definitely worth worrying about. I wonder where it is. Kyoko said I should examine the body one more time. I know she said thoroughly, but I do have my limits. Well, I better give it a shot anyway. Let's see. Chihiro's hands are bound with what looks like some kind of rope. The rope was used to prop her up in a kind of a crucifix position, huh? The rope has a plug? Wait, so then this isn't a rope at all. The more I think about it, the more that's not the only thing that concerns me. Chihiro's fatal injury was a blow to the head, which means someone struck her in that head in order to kill her. So the issue of her being suspended in the fatal blow. At first I didn't see any reason to think too much about either of them. But seeing them again after looking through the Genocide Jack file, something's not quite right. What does this all mean? It means that she wasn't killed by Genocide Jack. Well, the one thing most likely to tie all these mysteries together is the true nature of the rope that was used by Chihiro. And to figure that out, there's a certain place I need to revisit and look over again. Plus, it might help to look at the Genocide Jack case file one more time. Okay, well, I guess we'll do that first before going to the boys' locker room. What? Oh, we have to go to the boys' locker room. Okay. Hey, so on this poster, it's a popular boy band called Tornado. Somehow it doesn't quite seem to fit the boys' locker room. But wait, that reminds me. The poster in the other locker room is... That's right, there's definitely something strange about this. Is that Nagito? In the boys' locker room, there was a poster of a popular boy band, and in the girls' locker room, there was a poster of a big-breasted swimsuit. Could the posters have been switched? But if they were, why? What reason would anyone have? Maybe I should talk to someone who knows a little more about the locker rooms. No, not that Nagito. Your turn to die, Nagito. Is that his name? I'm pretty sure that's his name. No, his name was So, my bad. So, yeah, I remember. There's a strange stain on the carpet. Wow, I don't know why I said Nagito. I'm gonna be honest, I played 5 minutes of it. I plan on luck playing it, to be honest. After, I'm gonna do Strikers next, and then after that, I'm gonna do, Your Turn to Die. I might do Your Turn to Die before Strikers. I'm still trying to make up my mind. And I just heard that they finished the game, too. Like, the game's actually finished, so... I think... So you can actually, like, you know, play it all the way. I don't know if it's finished or not. I think it's finished, but yeah, it's finished. It's finished. It's finished. Yeah, I remember them saying it's finished. What is it? Why's locker room carpet has been added to the truth bullet section of your handbook? Okay, so we can leave now. Yep. And we need to go check out Celeste first, I guess? What? What do you want? Why can't I leave? Do I have to go in the pool area? I need to play Yakuza. I'm doing Ace Attorney on my own time, and I still need to play Neo. Nothing's in here, huh? I need to play all the Yakuza games. I'm probably gonna do like a live stream series of that after. So here's the thing. The plan is finish Persona 5 Royal. You know, we're still gonna be streaming Danganronpa. We're gonna stream like the whole series of Danganronpa consecutively. We're gonna have like a 2-week in between Your Turn to Die and Persona 5. And in that 2-week in between, we're gonna do Pokemon. We're gonna live stream, they're gonna continue the Pokemon Sword and Shield Let's Play I started, like, at, what? It's gonna be 2 years by the time Persona's over. So that's the plan. I don't know what I need to do. This? I need to go back in here? Like, what's the deal? Why can't I leave? Oh, that's right. I can press the leave button and it'll tell me why I can't leave. Forgot about that. I'm sure there must be so... Dad, that's so helpful. Chat, what do I do next? Oh, do I need to examine this floor again? Sakura. Oh, that's right. No, you spend a lot of time actually in the girls' locker room, right, Sakura? I use it nearly every day since it opened up. Sometimes he and I use it together. Okay, then let me ask you something. Do you think the poster in the boys' and the girls' locker rooms could have been switched? Sorry, I can't really say. I've never really paid any attention to the posters. I see.
However,
there is something that's been bothering me about this locker room. You see, I like to drink a little protein coffee every time I finish exercising. Do you have protein coffee? It's in the warehouse. It's not the highest quality, but I don't have a lot of other options. I mix protein powder with coffee and down a glass of it after exercising. Anyway, the other day I spilled some on the carpet in the girls' locker room and it left a stain. But I don't see any stain on the carpet now.
of course.
Exactly, I noticed it earlier. The stain has disappeared. I can only assume someone came along and cleaned it up. But still, isn't it unusually clean, as if there was never a stain here to begin with? Okay, want to hear my theory? One of the boys killed Chihiro. Chihiro isn't a she is a he. He went into the locker room to train with one of the boys at 2 a.m. where that boy, for some odd reason, decided to kill him. Then, said person grabbed one of the handbooks downstairs, probably, whose would it be? Sakura, no. Sayaka, that's what I'm trying to think of. I'll look at chat for a second. Sayaka. So, the guy grabbed Sayaka's handbook, went up, ran right back up there, and then moved his body into the girls' locker room because he didn't want people to think that he was a boy. Because, you know, we all know him as a girl, right? And then they tried to pull a fake... Wait. No. They would have no reason to write bloodlust and... Oh my god. Byakuya screwed with the crime scene. Because Byakuya, he didn't realize that the person that gets killed is held up by scissors. Byakuya screwed with the crime scene. He had to have. He knew about that extension cord too. Nobody else knew about it. So Byakuya screwed with the crime scene. Though, why would the killer do that? It makes no sense. Either the killer is Byakuya, or someone else did it, and Byakuya messed with the crime scene. Well, you wanted to hear my theory, and it's kind of getting backed up right now. My theory is becoming painfully backed up. I kind of thought it was that from the start, to be honest. Yeah, okay. Hi, how you doing, cute Taka? How you doing, Taka? Just gonna straight ahead here. Ooh, wow, nice. Oh, yep, you're gonna move with me, right? Yep, nice. Good stuff, good stuff. Good stuff. Okay, we need to go down here. Okay, hi Celeste. How you doing? How you doing? What are you doing here? The world is amazing. It has absolutely everything one might need to live a full life. From food to clothes. Oh, Makoto is technically the shortest person right now in the game, so. Yeah, he isn't like a midget. He isn't that short. Yeah, whatever. From food to clothes to towels, there's an endless supply to choose from. I see that, but have you found anything useful to the case? Have you?
Most unfortunate.
I knew you were gonna ask me that. I thought talking about the warehouse itself might misdirect you, but I see it was pointless. Then did you find something? Very well, I will tell you in only you.
Actually,
Last night I saw her here. Him here. Chihiro was in the warehouse. What, really? This is before nighttime.
what are you doing out this late?
Oh, I was just...
Are you planning to go exercise, perhaps?
Of course.
What? How did you know?
Of
Because
course.
I can see a blue track jacket sticking out of that duffel bag you're carrying.
Of course.
Oh, you're right. Thanks. Well, I'd better get going. I'm kind of in a hurry.
Of course. I regret playing Ace Attorney before this game. I regret it so much. Absolutely regret it. She stuffed her jacket into her bag in a hurry. It was almost like she was trying to hide it. And just like that, she was gone.
Yes, indeed.
I assumed she was merely stocking up to go exercise in the morning, but it would appear she ignored the nighttime rule and headed directly to the girls' locker room. If she hadn't broken our rule, none of this would have ever happened. You get what you deserve, I suppose. So apparently, she went to the girls' locker room late at night in order to exercise without anyone knowing. The strange thing is, there was no trace of the track jacket or duffel bag Celeste saw Chihiro carrying. Which would mean the killer would have gotten rid of it somehow. Of course. The library! Away! Come on, game. I feel like I was right, boys. No extension cable. No. There's obviously no extension cable. Try turning the lamp on, Makoto. Use your head. Oh look, there was an extension cable that was being used. Oh look, the extension cable is missing from the box. Hello? Where's the file? Hey, I'm on a fine. Where's the file? Byakuya took it out of the archive. Yay! Where could Byakuya have gone? So I'll have to figure out Hakumi's secret too. Let me guess, you have the missing handbook that we need.
That's it.
You're useless. Congratulations. Where's Byakuya? Chat, where's Byakuya? Oh, we have a map, that's right. Always in the dining hall. Oh, we need to go to the dining hall. Byakuya has just disappeared off the map. He's gone. Guess we have to go to the dining hall. The last 5 minutes of what? What are you doing? Your brain shut down. Dang.
Yeah.
Donuts? You're eating donuts? Of course. There's two things I'm sure God created. Outer space and donuts. Really? Bet Shiro would have liked to eat more donuts. Maybe that was her one big regret. I should have tried to spend more time with her. Come to think of it, who did she spend time with? Yeah, she was a little bit strange. Didn't really hang out with the other girls much. It was like she was trying to keep her distance from us.
Yeah, totally.
Yep, it's true. She wasn't just us either. It was like she stayed away from all the other girls. I don't know, she talked to the boys all the time. Isn't that kind of weird to be shy around your own sex, but totally fine with the opposite sex? Oh wait, maybe she was used to the guys spoiling her. Law says you can't judge a book by its cover, right? Yeah, she's not that kind of chick. Oh, is this it? No more investigating?
I'm getting tired of waiting. Shall we just plunge right in?
How long have we been streaming for?
It's the moment you've all been waiting for. The class trial.
We'll stream for another half hour. We'll stream like the first half hour of it. You're welcome.
You remember where to meet,
Thank
right?
me.
Please go through the red door on the first floor
Honestly, I
of
can
the
go for another
school.
hour. I just don't know how long it is.
See you soon.
Begin the class trial, or it's about to begin. Thank God, don't want to voice act anymore. red door is right through here. It is. I will stream for another half hour or maybe another hour. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see. So is everyone ready to what? Am I blind or are we missing someone?
Yo.
Yeah, Toko's not here. And Toko is... you really don't remember?
Come on!
Kidding, I'm just kidding. How could I forget that little nut job? She's a crucial part of the glass trial this time.
What are you gonna do?
Okie dokie, I'll go ahead and drag her out here kicking and screaming. Just one moment, please. Just like he said, a few minutes later, he reappeared, dragging Toko behind them. I told him I didn't want to, but he forced me. I can't believe you would drag a girl around. Jeez. So now everyone's here, right? Okay, then hustle onto the elevator and let's get this show on the road. I'll see you guys down there.
Let's go.
So shall we get going? It's time to find out who killed Chihiro. Chihiro Fujisaki. She was so gentle, so calm and meek. Nobody had any problems with her. Someone made the choice to kill a girl like that. And that murderer is one of us. Someone's standing right here. Hey, can we go? I want to talk to you. Elevator. Come on! Steel box sank with heavy clunking sounds deeper and deeper into the ground. And as we went deeper, the uneasiness in my heart grew bigger and bigger. The elevator was unaffected, however, and continued to descend without hesitation. Until finally, it came to a sudden stop. What do you think? I redecorated. Isn't it so fresh? Isn't it so exciting? Don't waste our time with stupid questions. Let's get this over with. Good. You're ready to go. Gotta say, I don't hate it. Not at all.
Well?
Okay then, let's get this show on the road.
Chills! Kills!
Everyone, please find your assigned seats. And so the curtain opened once again. A deadly judgment, a deadly deception, a deadly betrayal, a deadly riddle, a deadly defense, a deadly fate, and a deadly class trial. Set skills. What do you got here for skills? Neutral liberation. The focus gauge decreases more slowly during creation and viewer time. Effective during the non-stop debate, the Hangman's Gambit, and the bullet time battle costs 5 SP. That's all we have, right? I think so. Yeah, that's fine. Alright, time to find out who killed Chihiro. Last trial, all rise.
Let's begin with a basic explanation of the class trial. So,
Hey,
your votes
it's
will
not
determine the
laggy. Let's go!
results. If you can figure out who done it, then only they will receive punishment. But if you...
Oh, wrong key. This key. I meant to turn my volume down. There you go.
Then I'll punish everyone besides the blackened, and the one that deceived everyone else will graduate.
I fixed it, boys.
Then. So, first off, let's talk about the murder weapon.
Why are you making me start about that? We have to make clear what was used to deliver the fatal blow. GPU is definitely gone up though. I can tell. We're not maxed out though, so we're good.
Chihiro's fatal injury. It appears it was a head wound.
Okay, yep.
According to the Monokuma file,
The killer used a blunt instrument. But what kind of blunt instrument could it have been? I bet it was an iron pipe. Interesting.
No, wrong
That
button. I
certainly
meant to
would
press
make for a
space.
powerful weapon.
I meant to press space, boys.
Chihiro's, it appears it...
According to the Monokuma file, what kind of blunt? I bet it was an iron pipe.
There.
No, that's wrong.
You're wrong.
Can we agree that the object that dealt the fatal blow was the dumbbell found at the scene of the crime?
You know, I'm not used to the protagonist actually being voice acted.
It was covered in blood, and there was nothing else at the scene that could have caused that kind of injury.
And the wound on the victim's head is consistent with the shape of the dumbbell. As far as I'm concerned, there's no mistake and no room for doubt on this one.
You looked at her head wound?
We looked at everything. Everything.
Yay! That's so creepy!
Not really. I mean, they're dead. We didn't really play with them, so.
If you don't mind, I will proceed from here. Although, I believe the criminal behind this heinous act is already quite clear.
What? For real?
Chihiro's killer is the fiendish serial killer, Genocide Jack.
False. Genocide Jack, the fiendish serial killer. Did he really kill Chihiro? A new element has been added to non-stop debates. Would you like to hear more? Absolutely. For this debate, lines of white noise will appear to disrupt your reactions. Your truth bullets will disappear if they hit these lines, so think of them as obstacles in your debate, which is a way to keep this white noise from getting in your way. Press the right mouse button to attach the silencer, which you can shoot down with the white noise. However, if you shoot an actual remark with your silencer instead of the white noise, the time limit will decrease, so take careful aim when you have your silencer out. Oh, but if your action difficulty is set, the gentle white noise won't appear at all. In which case, you can just forget about the silencer and just focus on the situation in front of you. Well then, good luck and have fun. We're definitely not gentle. Genocide Jack case file.
The culprit is Genocide Jack. I'm sure. Case closed, as far as I'm concerned.
But that's impossible!
Why? What makes it impossible?
Well, I mean, come on! There's just no proof for it.
Hey, so, speaking of Genocide Jack, I don't know who that is.
It wasn't the work of him.
The culprit is
I already know
Genocide
this.
Jack. I'm sure.
Case closed.
But that's impossible!
Why? What makes it impossible?
Well, I mean, there's just no proof for it.
Like, I already know it's wrong. I know it's not Genocide Jack.
I might know one reason he could be involved.
What?
I found this file while I was looking around the archive in the library. I guess it's some kind of confidential file the police put together about the Genocide Jack case.
What? That's kind of weird as shit, isn't it? What was something like that doing in the library?
The why of it is probably more trouble than it's worth, so let's forget about that for now. More importantly, it outlines all the specifics of every Genocide Jack case in exceeding detail. According to the file, there appear to be two defining characteristics in every Genocide Jack case. The first is that a bloody message is found written at the scene of every murder.
Oh, that's right. Boob lust.
No. It's actually bloodlust.
What did he say? Boob lust.
But more important is the other characteristic, and it's something that has never been made public.
Never made public? What the hell is it?
Why don't you tell them, Makoto?
Apparently, in every
Even though we
genocide
already know
case,
this is
the killer
inaccurate.
suspends the body in a certain way.
Guarantee it was Byakuya.
Other than the killer, the only people who know about this are the higher-ups in the police department.
However, Chihiro was most definitely suspended in the same way. So, how did the culprit know about this when only high-level police officials were aware of it?
I wish I could tell him, but I can't.
There's only one logical answer I can think of. It's because the culprit in this case is the real Genocide Jack.
No fucking way.
No.
You're saying Genocide Jack is one of us?
Yes, in fact, it's Toko.
Well, you're not wrong about that one.
What?
Genocide Jack's true identity is Toko Fukawa.
You're not wrong about that one. You got a killer sitting next to you. Run, Hifumi.
What? Hey, okay, wait, hold on a sec. Toko has, like, blotophobia or whatever, remember? What kind of serial killer is afraid of blood?
Is Toko Genocide Jack? The answer is yes and no.
Another riddle. Man, why is this gotta be so complicated?
It's a riddle for sure, but I feel like I understand it. What it means for Genocide Jack to be Toko, but also to not be Toko. The answer is that she's not just one person, but multiple people, right? Oh my god, you're stupid, Makoto. Hangman's Gambit. S. Is there? I don't know. Is it a C? Is it a Z? Is it an S? Is it an R? Is it an O? I wonder if it's an O.
Now I understand.
Shizo. What is Shizo?
Is it because Genocide Jack has a split personality?
Where do you get that from?
Huh?
I think I read that somewhere in the file, too. They thought that the suspect might have, what did they call it? Dissociative identity disorder.
What is Shizo?
Oh, okay. But still, to go and say that about Miss Fukawa is...
Watch, she's gonna change.
Perfectly acceptable.
Ah.
Toko's strange behavior after seeing the body is proof enough that she has a split personality.
One thing that shows Toko could have a split personality has to do with her behavior. Her behavior changed.
You're talking about how she started acting totally different than
Shizo?
usual, right?
What is Shizo?
That's right. Think back. She fainted when she saw Chihiro's corpse, and then, when she woke up...
She must have hit her head real hard when she fainted.
She was acting funny, that's for sure. That melancholy tone of hers completely disappeared.
Don't go assigning adjectives to my tone without permission.
Not to mention, once she regained consciousness and saw Chihiro's body again, she was utterly calm. In other words, within her is one personality that can't handle blood, and one that obviously can.
So when Toko trapped herself in her room, it's because she was scared of Genocide Jack?
Yep. Wasn't that voice acted?
The reason she locked herself in her room wasn't to keep other people from getting in. It was to keep her other personality from getting out.
What?
Toko was afraid. Afraid of the murderous fiend inside of her. Of killing even more people.
How? Yeah. How can you know all this?
Because we're
I
genius.
do believe you misunderstood her. What she's trying to say isn't, how can you know all this? No. What she wants to know is, how could you tell them?
Huh?
Last night, just before Monokuma gave his motive speech, Toko and I had a strange conversation.
You'd think that what we've already said would be proof
She
enough.
told me a most interesting story. She said a murderous fiend lived within her, and she was afraid it could appear and attack at any time. And that trepidation is what's caused her to have such a bleak attitude. Isn't that right, Toko?
I'm just spinning around in circles.
This is all a lie. Right, Toko?
No.
You said you wouldn't tell anyone.
Nah.
What?
You promised. I can't believe you lied.
Promises don't exist.
You have only yourself to blame. You came to me with your tragic little story. I didn't ask you to.
Exactly.
This is the real world, not some romantic fantasy fairy tale. Besides, you broke your promise first. You said that as long as you were here, no matter what, you wouldn't let Genocide Jack kill anyone. But in spite of that promise...
Again, she didn't kill anyone. I can guarantee that she didn't.
You said if I kept my promise, you would go out with me. That's the only reason I promised.
Nah. Wow.
How many times do I have to tell you? I never said that. But you weren't able to do it. You just couldn't resist that rush you got from killing, could you?
I tried. I swear I tried to control it.
But your efforts were useless. What a disappointment.
I hate you.
Well, the opening act is nearly finished. All that's left is to hear from the person in question directly.
The person? You don't mean...
Toko's body suddenly lunged backwards. A huge thud echoed across the courtroom. But in this next second...
Well, hello there. Is it me you were hoping to see?
What the heck?
Hey, Fumi, you better
So you
run.
figured it out, huh? Well, whatever. What are you gonna do? I'm the ultimate murderous fiend, Genocide Jack! Or better yet, let's go with Genocide Jill!
What the fuck is this?
What happened to you?
Not Toko. That's a loser name. And what happened is a textbook split personality. So what if one of them happens to be a serial killer? You should turn a blind eye to one's fault.
So intense.
Like they say, sound in murderous mind, sound in murderous body.
This one is so different from the one we've come to know.
Yes, well, the world is composed of a front and a back, you know.
Sorry, I'm kind of getting bored by
Just
now.
like how every inning has a top and a bottom, or how in the depths of every truth lives
Does this
a
have an
little
auto?
lie.
Thick.
Behind every dark and gloomy soul lives another that shines as bright as the sun!
This is the murderous fiend, Genocide Jack. This is beyond insane.
Miss Jack, Jill, can I ask you a question?
What's up?
Some
You
of
can
us
see it's
think you
unlocked.
might be the mastermind
I
behind
figured
our
it out.
entire situation. What are your thoughts on that?
Well, I'll tell you. I am the mastermind of all masterminds!
This is getting boring.
Just kidding.
And it's not true?
Of
Of course it's not true. How dare you try to link me to that creepazoid?
Nah.
And another thing, the police and government and society in the outside world are totally powerless. I mean, they just let this idiotic, bloodthirsty maniac go buck wild all over town.
Come on, can we find the killer?
Sure, I'm a bloodthirsty maniac, but life is pain, right? To live is to hurt other people. It's a necessary evil if you want to survive. The act of living itself causes pain for everyone. Just kidding again!
This should be enough to convince you. This murderous fiend is responsible for Chihiro's death.
Or you could let her talk for
There's
herself.
clearly a motive, so there should be no doubt.
Not really.
A motive?
What's the motive?
Remember what Monokuma told us? If someone didn't murder and graduate within 24 hours, an embarrassing memory or secret would be revealed.
Oh.
Let's assume that Toko's secret was about Genocide Jack. If a secret like that came to light, Toko's life would have undoubtedly been forever ruined.
That's not really
So she had a
embarrassing, though,
very
is
clear
it?
motive to never have that side of
You
herself
could technically
exposed.
ask Monokuma, couldn't we?
Interesting. Very, very, very interesting. But sorry, as much as I hate to admit it, I'm not the culprit. But I cannot imagine anyone other than you could murder someone in such
You're
a bizarre
skipping over
fashion.
one important, multiple
maybe
important
but
details.
nevertheless, it's the truth.
Do you really expect any of us to believe you?
Makoto, back her up.
I could never believe a word you say, you monster.
Makoto, back her up. Maybe she's totally right about that, but there's something still bothering me. What you said, I need to get some more details about all of this. So is this whole thing gonna be proving that she isn't the killer and then we move on to find the real killer? Okay.
But I didn't kill anyone.
You say that, but do you really expect any of us to believe it?
Perhaps if you had an alibi, that would change things. Oh, an alibi, huh? Now we're talking.
When you compare your past murders to this incident, the modus operandi matches completely. What more proof?
Give it up. You killed her.
Sorry, but you say that. Perhaps if you had an alibi.
When you compare the modus operandi matches completely.
You're wrong.
Are the methods of murder really exactly the same? I'm not so sure about that. I think there's a slight difference between the Genocide Jack cases and this one.
Huh? How's it any different?
Uh-oh, you don't know? Well then, human garbage, let me tell you! I murder with passion and conviction. I consider myself a professional, and I have a very particular way of doing things. Imagine you go to a fancy Italian restaurant. They're very picky about the noodles, the sauce, everything. But what happened to Chihiro? It'd be like if that same Italian restaurant started using ragu or Chef Boyardee.
I don't get that
This is no
reference.
creation of mine.
Let me rephrase that in a way that maybe makes more sense. There are two clear differences between the Genocide Jack cases and this one.
Obviously. One clear difference between the murderers. Photos from the other Genocide Jack cases look at the neck and stomach. Here you'll see a clear mess.
I got it!
The victim's fatal injury.
For one, the cause of death is different.
Normally they're
In the
killed by being
Genocide Jack
stabbed.
murders, all the victims were killed the same way. According to the case file, they were all apparently killed with a pair of scissors. But Chihiro died from a blow to the head, right?
Ah, yes. That is remarkably different from the other murders.
Wouldn't it be strange for someone who kills the same way without fail to suddenly change their method? And there's more. One more conflicting detail.
That's right! In my recipe of murder, if the bloody message is the tortellini, then the arrangement of the body would be the pesto sauce!
Could you please stop comparing killing people to cooking? So, are you saying the other difference has to do with how the body was arranged?
That's right, the second difference is related to how she was positioned. In the other photos, and the photos of the other genocide Jack cases, all the other victims were stabbed through their hands. Here you'll see a clear difference, how her was used to suspend her.
Do you remember what the killer used to suspend her? They used some kind of rope to hang her up by her wrists.
What is your point?
Well, in all the previous Genocide Jack cases, something else was used to suspend them. Specifically, pairs of razor-sharp scissors.
Isn't that right, beeeee?
I use my own specially designed scissors for the murders and the arrangement. Like I said, I'm a professional, so naturally I'm very picky about the tools I use. And you know what else?
How does your tongue
There's two
change?
differences, but he's wrong.
There's three.
Are you referring to me?
Listen up, Big Mac. There's actually one more difference.
She only kills men.
My word, you really didn't notice?
Just notice now, she only kills men.
Genocide Jack case. There's a pattern there, just waiting to be discovered.
Even though Chihiro technically is male.
Figure that out, and it'll be plain as death why I couldn't have possibly killed that little lolly girl.
But yeah, she only kills men. Let's see. There was patterns surrounding the Genocide Jack victims, and Chihiro didn't fit it, though he technically did. We looked at the names of every victim. What you'll notice is, I think I figured it out, because Chihiro was a girl.
I got it! Is it because Chihiro was a girl?
Even though she's a boy.
Right on the money.
What are you talking about?
In all the Genocide Jack cases, all the victims had something in common.
They're all male. Yeah, I'm not doing this again.
They were all guys?
That's right. The people I killed with such passion and conviction are all adorable little men. I can't believe I said it. I'm so embarrassed.
The hell is wrong with you?
I can't help it. I'm just a full-throttle boy-on-boy fangirl, and the mopey side of me just hates it. But now I'm on the fast track to becoming a full-fledged fan madam!
So since Chihiro was a girl and not an adorable little man, you wouldn't...
Chihiro has to be a boy, right? Like, I'm not the only one thinking this.
Ramen just because they're both noodles? Don't be stupid. I have too much passion and conviction to cross that line. That's the absolute reality of the one and only.
We get it. You've clearly explained your hobby and your philosophy. But that's not all there is to it. It's a different matter entirely when you're forced to kill in order to survive.
Quiet, lolly cur!
Lowly cur?
I would never kill for a reason as petty as mere survival. And if by some fluke I did kill to survive, why would I bother with the message and arrangement? It'd make me the obvious suspect!
Duh.
That does make some amount of sense. Plus, whatever reason I have for killing, I would never leave out my prized scissors. Holy would go out of their way to use a big, stupid, heavy dumbbell?
Someone who can lift
Maybe
one.
you used the dumbbell because you couldn't find any scissors in the school?
She has them. Watch.
I don't just use any scissors. I only use my own set of high-class, envy of the entire world scissors!
Okay, whatever. There still aren't any in the school.
Are you sure about that?
Better watch your bed. Yeah, I thought so.
She's fully equipped. That's right, so I can kill anywhere, anytime. Why would I resort to dumbbells or rope when I have my trusty scissors by my side?
And they're reusable.
Tell me I'm wrong. You can you gutter dogs, all of you. Not to mention, I have no clue how to tie a good knot. The rope's totally out of the question anyway.
I have no idea what's
Back
going on.
to square one.
Could such a heinous villain really be innocent?
But the body really was suspended, right? And nobody but the police knew about that.
And high-ranking citizens, aka beeeee.
That's why we figured it had to be the real deal and not some copycat killer.
Oh,
or
this is too
whatever.
easy. Who could have copied the genocide Jack cases? Select someone.
Here's my answer. Byakuya, it's possible you could have found out, isn't it? You'd have no problem gaining access to classified government documents or internal police records. Plus, you'd already looked through the Genocide Jack file before this all happened, hadn't you?
Are you saying Mr. Togami did it?
Then the reason he pushed the theory of Genocide Jack being the killer so hard was because he wanted to pin the crime on her. So, he rearranged the scene to disguise it and make it look like I put my stamp on it. The adorable glasses man was behind it all. Oh, I'm on fire!
Well, Byakuya, what's your response?
I see. So now the suspicion falls on me.
You already know what
I must
happens.
ask, when would you say I began acting suspicious? Surely you must have an answer.
He didn't like.
Looking back and thinking about it now, the way you were acting right before we discovered the body was a little strange.
In the locker rooms, they're suspicious. Very suspicious indeed. Once you agree, let's start with the girls' locker
You wanted
room.
to go to the girls' locker room right away, right? But since you're a guy,
I should have naturally thought of the boys' locker room first. Is that what you want to say?
Yes, I thought that from the start.
The victim was
Before I
Chihiro,
even thought you
a
was
girl.
sus.
Hence why I said we should check the girls' locker room.
Nothing strange about that, I'd say.
on the contrary, there's something very strange.
She was a boy.
What's so strange about it? Go ahead. Share with the rest of the class.
Class. There's a clear contradiction in what Byakuya just said. I need to make it clear to everyone. A new element has been added in non-stop debates. Would you like to hear more? We're gonna add something called a truth flashback. You aim at a weak spot and hold down the left mouse button, then you'll memorize that weak spot. This memorized phrase can only be shot once as a single truth bullet. If you shoot or change the truth bullet, it will disappear from your truth cylinder. However, you can use this flashback feature as many times as you want. If you don't seem to have the answer to a lie or contradiction in your loaded truth bullets, it might be wise to memorize a different weak spot and use that to make your case. When's the best time to use a flashback? Well, you'll just have to use your keen wits, won't you? In this case, though, I will say that if you don't use a flashback, you won't be refuting anything. Now then, well then, good luck and have fun. Okay.
So, So, you said Byakuya was acting kind of weird before we found the body. But he was
Okay.
acting weird... how?
If you're presented with the opportunity to check out the girls' locker room,
That's a natural reaction for any guy.
The victim was Chihiro, who was a girl. So, of course, I would suggest we check the girls' locker room. There was no time for pointless distraction. What's so strange about that?
I think I know what it is. I think I know
You said
what it
yeah,
is.
but he was acting...
if you're presented with the opportunity,
That's a natural.
The victim was Chihiro, who was a girl. So, of course, I would suggest we
Okay.
check the girl. There was no time. What's so strange?
you wish you'd taken me with you.
So, you said Byakuya was acting kind of weird before we...
Yeah, I was wrong.
So, you said Byakuya was acting kind of weird before we found the body.
Before we found the body.
Presented with the opportunity,
Wait! How do you know it was a girl? Huh? How do you know? How do you know? How do you know?
I'll tell you what's so strange about that. Because up until we actually discovered the body, we couldn't have known who the victim was. So you're
That's
claiming we went
wrong!
to the girls' locker room first because Chihiro was the victim.
Oh, I wanted to stop it at that thing, because I wanted to stop the live stream. Apparently we gotta keep on going now, because I accidentally screwed up. I was gonna leave it at a cliffhanger. Whoops. I guess we'll just stop it here, it doesn't really matter. System. Save. Boom! Well, that's gonna do it for today's live stream episode of Danganronpa. As always, I'll shout out the people who joined us in the chat, which was only pizza today. But hey, at least we got one person that watched live. You can watch live too every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at 5 p.m. Eastern Time. If you guys haven't heard about the new schedule, we will be streaming every Monday, Wednesday, Friday at 5 p.m. Eastern Time for Danganronpa. Animal Crossing New Horizons will be uploaded at on Saturday and Sunday at 10 a.m. Eastern, and Persona 5 Royal will continue to be uploaded daily. And yeah, that's pretty much it for today's live stream. We went for 2 hours and 45 minutes, and my computer didn't crash, so let's go. But yeah, I'd like to thank you all for watching. Comment, like, and subscribe. Share the VOD, and we will catch you all in the next episode of Danganronpa. Trigger Happy Havoc. Peace.